Okay, alright. Toronto, we are back for what year is this? Year two off season. The defending Cup champ Maple Leafs, President's Trophy winners. We are here in the off season, about to start the entry draft. Let's take a look at the draft class. I looked through this last night. These are some of the dudes we're looking to pick up. Uh, the medium elite goalie, excuse me, is probably the best one to pick up because they're going to have the most value. A couple low elites here. Tursun Baez probably going to be like a low top six or something. So, Ruslan Tursun Baez. Um, excuse me. Kind of a weak draft from our scouts. And this is the off season where our scouts become real good. The free agency scouts, I should say. Obviously, this is the DuPont draft. He is going to what team exactly? Fuck, we'll find out when we get into the draft. Medium franchise OFD. We don't have the assets to even attempt to get that pick. So, yeah. We don't have our first round pick. This was the Scott Lawton trade that the Leafs did in real life. But we do have our second rounder, which is down in here. So we might be able to get the meme league goalie. That seems like it. Alrighty, let's enter the draft. Oh, would you look at that? The second overall pick is up for grabs. We're looking at here. Matej Heda, PK Subban, player style, has an ability, pressure plus. Who's this winger? Steve Polakek. Steve. NHL ready, 6'1" power forward. Quick release already. Who else do we have? Stefan Arvidsson, 1 year away. Jacobson's 1 year away as well. Well, if we wanted to trade for this pick, what would we give up? I don't want to give up any. It'd have to be just picks. You know what? I'm not even going to bother. We keep the guys we got. Some of these old guys are going to just fall off in the off season. And, oh, damn, Roman Josi retired in year 2? What? Weird. Phil Kessel had 4 points in the last game. All right. Enough yapping about shit that's not the draft. So what pick do we have? 64. Between now from 63rd. Go down to 64. What are we looking at here? Medium elite goalie. We could move up to get a potential low elite. There's a guaranteed low elite in Jalen Persinger. He's a two-way forward. 6'3", 194, could be a solid player. What, 5 years away? 4 years, so he's not like a 42 overall. He's at pick 90. When's our next pick after our second rounder? Let's see. Oh, we can get him. That's perfect. All right, well, is there any expiring free agent we might want to trade for? There's one guy. No, he won't. Yeah, he's going to have a. Yeah. He's a UFA. Not UFA, RFA. So he's going to have a lot of value. Trying to think of. Because I looked at the expiring free agency list and. Does it make sense? Because we have a lot of money in cap space for technically next season. Like, we have a lot of money, extension money. I don't think it makes sense to give up assets when we don't really have shit. And the St. Louis Blues will select 74 overall medium franchise defenseman Landon DuPont. Well, there you go, St. Louis. You got your fucking stud prospect. The rebuild starts now, I guess. DuPont, you got Holloway's only 25. Broberg 25. The fact that they lost both these dudes is crazy. Look at Adam Yurchek. Justin Carbonneau. Tabarnak. Dalibor Dvorsky. Is that Oscar Senberg? Otto Senberg. Dio Lindstein. Was there a goalie prospect? Joe Hofer? It's not really a prospect. The best goalie prospect is this low fringe dude. Oof. Hopefully they pick up a goalie. Okay, Jersey, second overall pick. Selects defenseman. Is it Matej? Mate? Hida? Left-handed OFD with a pressure plus. What overall is 79? At 18, not bad. San Jose, Celebrini, what are you getting, pal? A power forward, left winger, Steve Polakek. Interesting. Kraken, pick 4, select Jonah Neuenschwander, high top 6, sniper. Dallas, Stefan Arvidsson, right-handed 2A4. That was the guy. They heard these two dudes that were NHL ready. The other guys are like one away. Jackson Jacobson. Yeah, it's gotta be Jacobson, not Jacobson. Right? I sure hope not. He goes to Anaheim. Oh, then here we go. The draft starts to fall off unless there's a 77 overall here. There's gonna be one guy that's like a meme elite down here, and someone's just gonna pick him up at the end of the lottery. Oh, please not Chicago. Nope, they pick up Lars Hudson, the third Hudson brother. You got Lane. Is it Cole Hudson? A guy in Edmonton, and then Lars. Interesting. High top 6. Oof. We have to pick him up. A Hudson on Montreal and Toronto. I don't know, man. Speaking of Montreal, they have the last pick in the lottery. They will select who the fuck? Dimian Zilkin. What a fucking name. 5'8" two-way forward. Oof. Alright, do I really care about the rest of the first round? No, let's simply next round. We'll glance over it here. Any medium elites in here? Oh, real dude for the Rangers. Interesting. Medium top 9, two-way forward. Low elite. Mats Johansson. Yep, that's the, what's his name? Lawton trade. Yeah, the first round of the Leafs gave up. Okay, I don't really care about second round picks. Oh, our second round pick for Joel Edmondson and Kyle Burrows. Fuck off. We got to pick up this goalie here. Another meme elite goalie. Overall, we'll see. Oh, there's a couple meme elites in this round. 50 overall. Not terrible. There was one more meme elite here. Hold on. Oh, 58 overall to Colorado. 65 overall, Gene Black. Right wing playmaker. Only 18. He's a 65. Jeez. Okay, we have pick 85. We should be able to get that low elite guy. Yeah, he's still there. Perfect. Toronto Maple Leafs are proud to select Jalen Persinger. Right wing 2A forward from USA Central. 60 overall, low elite at 18. Not bad. Got to give him some decent minutes. Okay, what's our next pick? 128? Do we have anyone we have pinned around 128? Yeah, Tursunbayev is literally 2 picks away, unless he gets taken here. No, he's there. Alright, buddy, please be a low elite, and he'll be like low top 6. Let's see. Yeah, he was low top 6, exactly. I knew it. Alright, do we have any more picks? We got one more pick at least. Any big trades happen here? Chicago moved up 7 spots. That's it. Brett Kulak got traded. Troy Stetcher. Yeah, a bunch of mid. Shout out to Troy Stetcher. He's been playing his ass off for the Leafs in real life. Claimed him on waivers. Been fucking cooking. Johnny T has 3 abilities now, but they're all bronze. He lost his face-off ability. Had the backhand one. And... did he just have one ability? Did he have the pressure fucking ability? Troy Stetcher, Cinema, dead ass. How's General Zod looking? 75 overall, 20. How did he lose an ability? How? Like, what makes him lose his abilities? Piss off. Phil, 81 overall. Attaboy Phil. Alright, I was looking at our draft picks. Do we have any, we have 2 6th and a 7th. Is there anyone I want in these later rounds? Because if not, I'd gladly just trade him for a 3rd rounder next year. I don't think there's anyone in this draft class I want. There's going to be meme elites and stuff. Low elites, but... yeah, it's not looking good. I'm going to have to trade those picks. A 3rd rounder. Boston's 3rd. 3rd rounder. Luke Shen. Bring him back. Kyle Burrows. He might not be terrible to have in the minors. No, he doesn't fight in this game. He used to fight in the NHL26. Doesn't fight a lot. Pierre Engvall? Yeah, fuck no. Anaheim's 3rd. San Jose. Dadonov! Man, if we can get Dadonov and Superman on the same line. Samuel Urson. Utah's 3rd. Seattle's 3rd. Give me Utah's 3rd. We have a 6th rounder. Partner at the 7th down here. Get another 3rd. Oh my god, we could have both Kessels. Yep. No hesitation. We have 3 3rd rounders next year. The Kings 2nd rounder and our 1st. Alright, sim to the end of the draft. Medium elite, low elite, and low top 6. Scouting wasn't crazy. I did the surgical scouting as well this year. Was it last year? No, that was last year. I did not do it this year. Maybe that was the difference, right? Alright, advance day. Here we are at the re-sign phase. None of our real main guys are expiring, thankfully. No, Yager's expiring. He's 29. He's just going to play 80 years of hockey. Because the game, when you put him in the current day roster, they drop his age to 27 for some reason. No goalies expiring. We literally just have a bunch of 80-something overalls, and we have 17 million in cap space. 17 mil. Now, who do I bring back? Right? Let's start with defensemen. That's the easiest thing to look at, right? Main roster. Overall. Carlson McCabe is going to be our top pairing. Nemec, Carlo again. Miller and Benoit are... I'll probably let Miller go because he's 34. He does have top 4 potential, so he's not going to fall off completely. But he only played 4 games for us in the playoffs. And it was literally just the finals. -1, +1, -1. I signed him, to a no move? It wasn't terrible for us. Jeez! In the regular season. Plus 12 from a DFD, no, two-way. Only 14 points, though. I mean, he's playing bottom pair. He's A1 over us. I can put up a crazy amount of points. I'll let him walk. Why? Because Aitchison is depth defensive right now, and I should be able to play him. I got to get his shot blocking, stick checking up, and I'll be fine with that. His discipline is terrible. Well, that sucks. I've had guys with terrible discipline get no penalty minutes, so it doesn't really make a difference. And Milan Polak, our first-round pick last year, he is going to be NHL ready as well. I like to play both of them at the bottom pairing. And do I want to let Benoit go? +1 in the playoffs. He +2 in game 4. Well, but only +1 in that final series. I'm trying to remember. Was he... No, he was good at the start of the playoffs with him and Hayden Fleury. They did real well together. We moved them up to the second pairing. But it kind of sucked. Yeah, you see right here. It was the Philly series, -1, -2, -1. And then his minutes dropped from 17, 20-something minutes to 14. Barely, yeah, his minutes dropped a lot. So he had like one good series, and that's about it. And he'd literally just be a depth defenseman. And I could make Henry Thurn a depth defenseman, excuse me. 3.5-star defense. Benoit's is not even 3.5. It's just 3-star. I'm going to let him go. He had how many points for us in the playoffs? He had a couple, 2 goals, 1 game-winning goal. We appreciate what you did for us, pal. How much does he want? He might want a lot. Go get paid. Go get you some money, pal. Go to a contending team. Get some top 4 minutes. Thurn, I'd like to bring you back. How much do you want? 2-way? Perfect. If I can get you on a 2-year deal, yeah, he'll sign that. Ryan Suter, whatever the hell his name is. We got you that cup. You played in the AHL all year. I mean, we could bring you back for the AHL. You wouldn't be terrible. But he doesn't want to extend. I'm going to let him go. He's 42 years old. Let him go where he wants to go. We got the other Kessel, Matt Kessel. Fuck it, we'll sign him. He can be down there in the AHL. Yep, 2-way contract, perfect. Tenority, how many penalty minutes did you have, pal? Only 37 penalty minutes, are we serious? That's it? You're not fighting enough, see you later. You're there to fight, pal. Some fucking nobody, release him. And then, is there anyone else we need to worry about for defensemen? No. So what are our D pairings going to be? Carlson McCabe, Carlo Nemec, Hayden Fleury's still here. I'll trade him when we get to free agency. And then Aitchison, Polak, not in that order from left to right. And then Thurn as our depth defenseman. All right. Defensemen solved. Now forwards. Matthews, Nylander, Thompson, Tavares, Domi. Now he's going to be playing first line again. Sherwood third line with Sillinger and probably Phil again. Or I think I got to give Easton Cowan some third line minutes here. He did real well in the playoffs, so we started giving him more minutes. Yeah, he had 2 goals in game 4. +1. Guy didn't play for how long? He didn't play a whole playoff series. He comes back and he just barely was a minus. He's only 22, so I got to play him. He's been playing third line. McCarron, how much did he fight? 10 penalty minutes? 2 fights in 15 games? See you later. You're just big for nothing. Now, Corey Perry. 2-time Cup champ. His first one in 20 years. The last one he won was in 07 with the Ducks. That is fucking crazy. Go all the way back down here to 07. Where is it? Yep. 15 points. He won Conn Smythe. For that Cup final. I have no clue. Um, he's 42. He wants to come back. Where's his place on the team? Do we have a prospect? Fraser Mitten's got to play this year. He'll be playing fourth line. We could bring him back. I'll give you a 1 year no trade clause. Maybe a little more money to make you a 1.2 mil no trade clause. You're gonna be with the organization no matter what. Get back to us tonight. He'll be fourth line. Now do we bring back JVR? Put him on the fourth line too. Do we let JVR go? Because how many forwards do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 13 would be Minton. Phil's probably going to have to play fourth line this year. Dog, he had 25 goals, though. 48 points. I don't know. I think we have to let JVR go. We won the cup with you, pal. We brought you back. I mean, what more could you ask for, right? Philly to Toronto, back to Philly for a few years. Is it Boston 1 year? I barely remember that. Columbus, Detroit, comes back to Toronto, wins the cup. I'll let you go wherever you want to go, pal. You're still decent enough to play like third line, but we're going to be playing you basically fourth line all year, and I don't think he'd want that for the second year in a row. Thank you, JVR. We'll see you in our first matchup in the regular season. Raph, how much points you put up? 54 points? Perfect. You want a two-way? Yep, he's going to be our AHL guy. He's going to be putting up points for us in the AHL. Trevor Lewis, he literally didn't even play a game. He's a solid two-way forward. He still got top 9, but, I mean, the only way... he could be our depth forward this year because they don't have one. Unless you want to get some younger, medium top 9 guy. He didn't play for us. Oh, he doesn't want to extend anyway. See you later. Jacob Quillian. Now, do we think you're going to be something? Your defensive stuff is pretty close. If I get your shot blocking up to an 80, I might just make you a depth forward. Because he's got very well-rounded stats. I'll bring him back for 1 more year. 800K 1 year. Graph, how many points do you put up? Not many. I mean, to be fair, he doesn't have a high offensive awareness. Release. Is there anyone else? Yager, yeah, bring him back. Boucher, the goon, does not want to come back. He wants a one-way contract. Yeah, buddy, I will just get you in free agency again. Medium bottom 6, Tyler Hopkins. I did not draft you. See you later. I don't know what the hell you are. 7th round pick. See you later as well. Goaltending. Stolars, Wall, Hildeby's like our 3rd stringer. He's not a bad. He's backup potential, but he didn't do good in the fucking AHL either. He had a sub 900 in the AHL compared to a 923 the year before. That's not good looks. Sign this meme elite goalie as well. And then we just have 2 AHL goals. Do we get rid of him? I low-key think trading Hildeby would be the move here. Is he Canadian? He's Swedish. He's got to go. Yeah, he's got to go. He's gotta go! There's no reason keeping the guy. Is that why the fucking windows leak or the fucking holes filled up? I don't know what the fuck I'm yapping about. Anyways, he's got to go. I'm gonna trade him to a team that needs a goalie. We'll wait till the end of free agency to pack him up, and then this Tillett dude will be our starter for the AHL. One of the main elite well, this guy will be the backup, and this guy will be the injury replacement. And I think that's it. With 18 million cap space, we could make a real big move here. But do I have to be cautious? Do we have another dude to extend? Domi's expiring. Matthews is expiring. July 1st, we have to extend Austin Matthews. Oh, baby, that's going to be a fucking oof. Thank God he kind of had a down year. Didn't put up 6, 7 goals. Holy. Domi. Hopefully he takes a pay cut, but I don't know. I mean, he took one last time. I doubt it. Sherwood as well. Yeah, we got to sign some dudes. Phil. I don't know if we'll be able to extend Phil. Cowan. Yeah, we got 3 dudes in our top 9. 2 in our top 6 to re-sign. Domi's interesting, though, because he's 32. He's probably going to turn 33 this year, so we only got, like, 1 year of Domi being at his peak. And if I could... We got to keep him, though. It's Domi. Got to keep him here. He had 118 PIMs in 2024. Holy. We'll keep Domi. We'll keep him around. Yeah, Corey Perry and Thurn are our only expiring guys right now. We'll see what they say about their contracts. Save the game here, and let's see what happens. Gotta go quick. Corey Perry prefers to stick with the team. He extends, nice, and then Thurn will extend. There are our only 2 expiring free agents now. We'll extend some of our scouts and see who's in free agency. Here we are, July 1st. What do we want? You know what? Let's take a look at the free agents, right? Who is in here? Kirill Marchenko wants 13/7. He wants a big contract. And there's one team interested in him. The Columbus Blue Jackets. He's an RFA. Interesting. Another RFA, Kent Johnson. The top UFA is Vince Dunn. Basically 11/4. And the New York Islanders are going to offer him that contract. Vince Dunn, he's got the abilities, but he does not put up points in this game. Simple as that. Maybe I should have tinkered with his pass to shoot thing and the stats or whatever, but he's not crazy right now, so I'm not even going to bother. Will Cooley's here. He's RFA. Did they draft him? Yep. The Brinkett would be interesting. He's 29. How much? He's a good goal scorer. He'd be solid for us. Patrick Kane. Kane on the Leafs. Sagan. The former Bruin. Get him on the Leafs. New Hook. Jeff Skinner. Philip Danault, Chris Kreider, fuck that guy. Tyler Myers. How tall is he? 6'8". Good grief. Kuzmenko. Who's the best goalie out here? Bennington. Your best bet is probably Montembeault. He just put up a 915. Like 916. Like those are solid stats, and he only wants 1.6? Go pick him up, Ottawa. All right, with 17 million cap space for this season, we could sign someone to a 1-year deal. Holy shit, deal. No, Matthews doesn't want an extension. Uh-oh. Oh, 19 mil to the neck. He says he doesn't want an extension. I'm not even going to try to finesse him with the organization thing. I have terrible luck with that. Buddy, you just won a cup here. And you want to leave? That is the most American shit ever. I can't lie, Matthews. That is some whack-ass shit. You are not... Do not pull a Kawhi Leonard 2.0. You can't do that. I'm going to promise you first line... And then first line, power play. I'm not paying him fucking 19 mil. Oof. How much extension money do we have? 39 mil. I think we're gonna have to wait until the regular season starts up because I'm not paying him fucking 19 mil. I want to get him for as cheap as possible. Like, we could probably get him for like 17 mil right now. They give him a 17/7. But that is 15% of our cap, man. 17 mil for him. Nylander signed. Oh, he signed for a long term. We don't have to worry about him. But then we have to re-sign Nye. No, Nyes. Wouldn't be terrible. How much does Domi want? I'm not giving you 9 mil, pal. Holy. Fuck that. Sherwood, I want to bring you back. You're fucking solid. 4.2 isn't terrible. I'll give you one of these. I'll give him in the 3 mil range. It's perfect. 3.55 for Sherwood. We'll have to wait to see what Matthews wants. Unless Domi's offer drops like, well, contract want drops like 17. Not 17, like 6 mil, 5 mil maybe. Because let's face it, he's going to fall off. He's going to want a long-term deal. He's going to fall off. He's going to be like a third liner. Then probably at the end of his contract, he's going to be a fourth liner. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm not paying $5 million for a fourth liner unless your name is like Austin fucking Matthews at like age 48. Right? Simple as that. Yeah. So Matthews, I mean, we have 39 mil cap space. Give him 19. Say Domi wants 9. Then we'll have, what, 21 mil left over? No, 11 mil left over. The 20. We'll have like 7 mil, $6 million with Sherwood contract as well. Sherwood contract as well. I feel like a fucking Frenchie with his contract. Yeah. So even if we can't negotiate the cap we want with these guys, the cap hit, the AAV, the salary, we can still sign them to contracts and not lose them. I like to keep Domi, but not for that price. Sherwood's probably going to re-sign. Might have to give him a little more. Easton Cowan, can I give you a long-term deal? Three years, 1.55. Yep, perfect. Yep, finessed you. Holy. Goalies, we have to extend any of our goalies. Joseph Wall, how much do you want? 4 mil for 1 year. Wouldn't be terrible. I'll give you 4 for a year. Be able to free up like $1 million in cap space with that Hayden Fleury contract. But all right, now is there any old heads in here that we want to pick up on like a 1-year deal, no trade, well, no move clause or something like that? Wouldn't it be terrible? I think Jonathan Taves. Could have Taves on our fourth line. That'd be fucking crazy. Jordan Stahl. He's still solid. Man, if I'm not, that's a lot of money for. I could get Taves and Kane, but on the Leafs, that'd be one of the. That'd literally just be fucking Brooklyn Nets, KG, and Paul Pierce. Alex Killorn. This dude's name is K-Nuts. The fuck? Travis Hamonic. Jacob Silverberg. Holy. Wasn't he nice like 1 year? I won't say nice, but he was solid. And he just fucking fell off. I said, yeah, I'm going back to Sweden. Peace out. Chris Kreider, Brendan Dillon. Oh man, they like signed Gallagher. Montreal's fucking boy for all those years, yet signs with the Leafs. He wouldn't do that in real life. Fuck that. All right, we'll trade Fleury, just for whatever right now because we don't need him. He literally got healthy scratch in the playoffs. He didn't play. We called up an old head over him. That Thorpe dude's pretty big, no Diddy. Fuck, we'll trade him to the Habs for that Thorpe guy. See you later, pal. And then who wants Hill to be right now? Is there anybody? Oh, Boston. Fuck no. Good amount of teams want him. We'll wait till the end of free agency, and if there's any teams that desperately need a goalie, I'll send him over there for nothing. Okay. We don't need to worry about defensemen. Forwards is a big thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Mintz is going to be 12. We don't have a depth forward unless this Quillian dude gets to a depth forward. Fraser Minton's listed as a fourth liner. If we were to sign a forward, like a Sagan or a Jordan Stahl, like I'm looking at Sagan because he's solid still. He would help us out a good amount. Top line is Matthews, Nylander, Nye. Second line is Domi, Tavares, Thompson. Third line, Sherwood, Sillinger, and then I guess Easton Cowan. I'll have to make Easton Cowan a winger of some sort. Probably left wing. Players only meeting. For the Knicks, damn. I don't know. Because it would kick out either Phil, Corey Perry, Cowan, or Minson. I just don't think it's right. We have all that money in cap space, but I don't think it's fair. I mean, it could make Minton a depth forward, right? Worst comes to worst. He's our depth forward. Is he ready to be a fourth liner? Like, he's not bad. I think 1 year as a depth forward wouldn't be bad, so we could have him there. But who is our fourth line center then? Because Cowan's playing third line. Who's going to be dropped? I don't want Sillinger to get dropped. Look how well he just did for us in the playoffs. Cowan is listed as depth forward. We can play in the fourth line all year. So it'd have to be some sort of winger here if we were to pick up some guy. Let's see. We can pick up, let's see, affordable. Well, let's just go UFAs. UFA forwards. Wingers that could help us. Sagan, he fits the right wing. He's a playmaker. That's top 6. 92 offensive awareness. He'd be on our second power play. Blake Coleman's more of a defensive guy. Teravainen's a playmaker. How much years is Sagan? Well, he wants 2. I mean, we could give him like fucking 8 per 1 year or some shit. Just say no move. McCann, he wants how long? 3 years? No. I could do Patrick Kane. I can't lie. Part of me wants to do Patrick Kane and Jonathan Taves and have them on the Leafs. But then I think of that, and I immediately think of like fucking Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce on the fucking Brooklyn Nets and how washed they were. You bring back this duo, or I guess in their case, they got traded over there, but you have this duo out of their prime on a completely different team. This doesn't make sense. We have to pick up one guy. We can't pick up 2. Because then Mitten's down in the AHL again. And Cowan's depth forward. I think it's Tyler Sagan. And if I can't get him, I don't know. Who's our backup plan if I can't get him? Let me figure this out. Alright, after using my brain for a few minutes, I decided we're going to stick with Sagan. Put up how many points on the second line? 55. The team wasn't, minus 23. I don't imagine Dallas was that good. We're going to bring the Canadian over here. I'm going to give him a 1-year deal. No movement. Not going to trade him. Not going to put him down the AHL. I'm going to give him like $8 million for 1 year. Will he accept? There it is. Tyler Sagan accepts the offer right away. He will be on our third line. He'll be right winger. And Sherwood will be on the left. Sillinger will be center. And then our fourth line will be Phil, Ethan Cowan, and Corey Perry. And then Fraser Minton as our depth forward. Thurn as our depth defenseman. And we are set. Here we are in free agency. And the top UFA, Vince Dunn, will sign with the Islanders. $12 million for 4 years, no move clause. They just gave $12 million to a guy who only put up 35 fucking points. I mean, it was in 60 games, but still. 35 points gets you 12 mil. Jeez. Patrick Kane will sign with the Washington Capitals. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Ovi's still kicking it. Maybe he'll play with Ovi. That would be a crazy fucking line. He can still skate, unlike Ovi. The Brinkett, his line mate there, Patrick Kane, will head to one of Kane's former teams, the New York Rangers. 8.4 by 6. How much did Kane sign for? 6.3 for 1 year. Not even a clause. We could acquire him if we want to. 8.4 by 6. No move for those 6 years. That takes him until he's like 35. He might turn 30 this year, take him to 36. He just had, 44 points playing first line in Detroit? Yeah. How many did he have before that? Oh, he was point per game, year 1. and then he absolutely fucking fell off. The team didn't do good either. Marco Casper, speaking of Red Wings, 7.5 by 5 for the RFA. Jared McCann, 7.5 for 3 years to the Montreal Canadiens, our rivals, the Habs. Get 39 point scorer, Jared McCann, for how much exactly? 7.5, no clause. They can trade him whenever. Not a terrible deal. And then there's Tyler Seguin signing with us. No move, $8 million for a year. Third liner. Hopefully it'll help us win another cup. Hopefully he can win another cup too. Teuvo Teravainen, another thing to do with the Red Wings. They gave him almost a 9.9 for 3 years because he put up 74 points. Playing with Bedard will do that, pal. Thank Bedard you got that fucking money. Because holy. Oh, Blake Coleman signed to the Pittsburgh Penguins. No contract clause, 8.3 for 1 year. Not terrible. Habs pick up another forward and Thomas Novak, two-way forward. Can't win a fucking face-off, apparently. 7.3 for 5. Ooh, for an 85 overall. That's not good. And then they re-signed Newhook, 6.5 basically for 1 year for the RFA. Jake Neighbors, pretty sure he was an RFA as well. He re-signs to St. Louis, 6.5 by 5. Philip Hedl goes to the Carolina Hurricanes for 6.8. For how many years? 3 years. Mangiapane goes back to Washington. Yeah, he's in there. He's there for 1 year. Interesting. Back to Washington after putting up, holy shit, Mangiapane, 58 points. He probably played with McDavid. Interesting. Dmitry Orlov to the Predators. They pick up another old washed-up bastard. Artem Zub to Florida, 6.1 for him. Why? Riker Evans, $8 million for 5 years. Oof. The RFA, Riker Evans, re-signs Seattle. Zucker, Anders Lee. Okay, get out of here. Jeff Skinner, where do you go? To Detroit. Interesting. I feel like it's a good fit for him. Oh, Philippe Dano, you leave Montreal and go to Florida? Ew. Tyler Myers. William Karlsson to the Minnesota Wild. Oh, there's your center depth that you need so much, Billy G. Let's see. Chris Kreider, fuck you. To the Oilers. That sucks. Lawson Crouse to the Oilers as well. They pick up two of my least favorite fucking players. Fuck off. Luosterainen will go to Dallas. Jordan Staal to the Knights. That's a solid pickup. To Vegas. Jason Dickinson to Seattle. I don't know why I looked at him. Colin Miller, our former player, will go to the Tampa Bay Lightning. 1.8 for 2 years. Good for him. Where did JVR go? Just blew over him? No, did he? Oh, he must still be in free agency because he's like an 81 overall. Unless he fell off in free agency, that'd be brutal. Henrik goes to Buffalo. Oh, brother, why'd you do that to yourself? Oh, Bobby McMahon to Utah. Simone Benoit to Vegas. They pick up Benoit and Jordan Staal. Solid defensive guys for them. Brendan Gallagher goes to Nashville. 1.3 for 1 year. He does like country music a lot. So it's not surprising. He's a Bengals fan, right? I'm surprised he didn't sign Columbus, just go to the fucking Bengals games. Philip Mazar. They literally didn't even re-sign him. Dude, they offer sheet him and just got nothing for him. Goalies. Jordan Bennington will sign with the Pittsburgh Penguins for 3 years, $7 million. What the hell? That is terrible. Montembeault to Ottawa. That is a solid pickup. Not even 1.5 for 2 years for a guy that just put up a 9.15. Stuart Stinker, oh my God, signed with Calgary. There's no way. He said, fuck you. You traded me mid-season to Pittsburgh, and he's done fairly well at Pittsburgh the last few games at this point in real life. Goes to Utah for a year, stinks it up as always. The 28-year-old will sign with the rival of the team he made, what, 2 finals with? That is crazy. That is crazy. Eric Comrie, big eyes man himself. That long-ass neck will go to the Islanders. He'll join Vince Dunn. Swiss Cheese Samsonov, I guess he's not in rush on this. He'll go to the AHL, the Flyers. Vanekek to the Kings, and then nothing. Who is still out here? Matt Murray, Philip Grubauer. Varlamov. Man, Varlamov was solid for a few years. Why do I remember him being a fucking... Yeah, this. Yep, there it is. 2014 Colorado. That's when it was. Play his ass off. And then... Who else we have here? Sub-Zero Malcolm Subban. Oh, man. We have to do it. He's sitting here in free agency. 1 year, 1.2. We'll have him in the minors. Fucking big game James Reimer. Optimus Rhyme is back in Toronto. Our boy JVR. He didn't have offers for like, I don't know how many, 12 days probably. 10, 12 plus. What's going on? Damn near 20 days. We'll finally sign a contract with the San Jose Sharks for $1 million 1 year. San Jose just had the 2nd overall pick. We'll get some veteran cup winning experience to that squad. Shout out to him. Our boy McCarron signs with the Devils. He's probably going to be fighting Rempe like every other week. They're in the same fucking... Are they in the same division? Yeah. Jonathan Taves will sign with the Utah Mammoth, the 39-year-old 3-time Cup winner, potentially in his last season. I mean, he still has top 9, but you never know. Will sign with the Utah Mammoth. Well, that's going to do it. I'm going to do all the off-season focus stuff for the NHL squad, and then for sure I'm going to try that, I'm going to talk to Quillian and see if he wants to fix some of his, not fix, but improve some of his defensive stuff. We'll trade Hildeby in the off season. I'll probably trade him at the start of the next episode. Is there, who else? Not sure what's his name? They listing him as the NHL ready guy already? Yeah, Aitchison. Yeah, perfect. Nice. Aitchison will ask him to improve on some of his abilities as well as Polak. All right, well, I say this was a good off season. I'll go one last time over here to the contract screen. We have $34 million in extension money, 34.5 to be exact. Matthews wants $20 million basically for 7 years. I'm going to try and negotiate that down to like, I'll do 16. That's not terrible. For a 96 overall guy, our best player, franchise dude, it's worth it paying him that much compared to losing him. Domi still wants $9 mil. Here's the thing. With our $34 million cap space, we can afford to sign both of these dudes to the contracts they want. And if I really wanted to, I could sign Domi, give him the money he wants, and trade him to a good team that he'll do well on. So he'll get paid and then go play competitive hockey for another team since we don't really want to give him all that money. If I do want to keep the guy, but it's like $5 million range, maybe 6 max, because he's gonna start to fall off soon. Well, like I said, I think this is a good free agency. Have to extend Matthews for sure. I don't care if it's overpay. We are not losing him for nothing. Maybe his contract thing will change in the offseason. Maybe it won't. Until then, smell you later, skaters.